The crazy number of offers that are being written on listings these days has been the talk of the town. Obviously, everyone knows, we've been talking about it for a while, housing inventory is extremely low, buyer demand is extremely high. It is insane. It's not unusual to see 5, 10, 15, 20 or more offers on the same property when it comes on the market. A house in California a couple weeks ago made national news with 122 offers. I just heard of a home in Northern Virginia last week getting 88 offers first weekend on the market. I'm fortunate that I get to speak to many excellent real estate agents on a daily basis and work with them, and I'm seeing lots of different contracts come across my desk. I've put together a list of different contract strategies that I'm seeing people and agents use that work, and what I want to do today is share the top 5 unique or top 5 contract strategies that I've recently seen. Number 5, offer to help the seller pack and move, give a vacation gift, pay the seller's grantor's tax, regional congestion fee, some sort of a unique spit, something to set your offer apart from the rest. Number 4, a larger earnest money deposit. In our area, typically 1% of the sales price has been the norm for an earnest money deposit. You buy a $500,000 house, you put a $5,000 earnest money deposit into escrow. Well, many people now are putting their entire down payment into escrow, meaning if you're buying a $500,000 house, 10% or $50,000 down payment, put it into escrow, you're showing strength to the seller, as well as many people are sending their asset statements, their bank statements to the seller with the account numbers redacted to show financial strength. This is a great strategy, especially if you're bidding up over an asking price and waiving an appraisal contingency, showing the seller, yes, I've got the wherewithal to do the transaction. Number 3, this one's really overlooked in my opinion, write a backup contract. So there's 10 offers on the home. You came in number 2, 3, 4, you didn't win the home. Don't despair. Many buyers today are writing contracts sight unseen. So what's happening is after a few days, they get into inspections, contingencies, homeowner association review, they have buyer's remorse, they're backing out. We're definitely seeing more homes come back on the market after being under contract. If you write a backup contract, it means that you're asking the seller up front, okay, you didn't take my contract as number 1, make me number 2, sign it, ratify it. If the first one drops out, your contract automatically moves into first place with no competition. Excellent strategy that I believe is very overlooked right now. Second, give a deadline to the seller. Many listings today are going on the market, say end of the week, seller to review contracts by Sunday at 6 p.m. or Monday at noon. Why not write your offer early and say to the seller, hey, Mr. Seller, I'll give you X dollars. And oh, by the way, if you ratify tonight by 9 p.m., I'll give you Y dollars. I thought this was a stroke of genius. A great agent that I worked with 2 weeks ago called me on a Friday at 5 o'clock and said, we need a letter ASAP. We just saw a house run away to contract. Seller was asking $499. Buyers were willing to go to $538. What the agent did, and the seller was going to be reviewing contracts Sunday at 6 p.m. This is Friday night. What the agent did is wrote the contract at $532, so $33,000 above asking price, and said, here's the contract. Oh, by the way, if you ratify tonight by 9 p.m., we'll go to $538, give an extra $6,000. When I called the listing agent to review the buyer's financing, she said, I haven't looked at the contract yet. I'm rushing home to look at it so that I can get it to my sellers before the deadline. Guess what? They ratified. Absolute genius. And lastly, number 1, not least, ask your lender to reach out to the listing agent to talk about your financial strengths. Don't even ask, require that your lender reaches out to the listing agent to talk about your financial strengths. The lender won't disclose how much you make, what your credit scores are, but they can give reassurance to the seller and to the listing agent as to your financial strength, that the loan will go to settlement on time, and even better than the listing or the lender calling the listing agent, have them send a video email to the listing agent that can be forwarded to the seller to give them confidence and peace of mind that you've got solid financing in place and that you'll be able to purchase the home. It is a crazy time, no doubt. If you have any great strategies and you'd like to share, give me a shout. If you'd like to talk more about different other strategies that I've been seeing as this crazy market evolves, give me a shout, and I hope you have a great week.